Hi, how's it going? This is my vlog for the 16th of May, Wednesday, 10:09 a.m. I was just hanging out over at my mom's for like an hour. I was working until like 4:30 in the morning. Um, and then went to sleep, and I fell asleep real good because it was late. And then my alarm came off at like 8, and then my mom called me, and I had to go over to her house because I guess workers were gonna come and to fix her drywall because she fell down the stairs like a month ago or something and smashed into the wall and put a big old hole in the wall. Um, but her friend was staying there, and she was gonna take her friend to the airport or to like the park and ride while they came, and she didn't want them there with her not there. So that's why I had to go there, and she made me this big old breakfast, but they never came. She thinks maybe because there was a car wreck or something on the road, and so now I just drove back here in her car, and I guess I drive back there, and she'll take me back here whenever they leave. Um, so I was over there. I was hanging out while she was taking her friend over. She came back, and they never came. So I was just kind of hanging out on the couch, looking at my phone and stuff. But then I came back here and haven't smoked any weed. But I just doing a little bit of work. I like so just now kind of getting started with my day. I'm at Marcion Gospel of the Lord and Eutropius Roman History. So Marcion coming up from the bottom, Eutropius coming from the top, and whichever computer gets to Livy first. I think the one that's coming from the bottom will. So this computer, my 2015, will be the one that does, I guess, builds the Livy menu. I'm going to build a Livy menu page. And that's kind of like my new project now. I was trying to do surface level stuff, but I'm kind of realizing, I don't know if it's my perception of time, if it's computers are better, the Dreamweaver's better, or because I'm not working, or I'm a better worker, but or maybe because my website's just that far along. But it seems like whenever I hit one of my sections, like whether it's right now I'm on the history books, but another section would be the free audio history books from Kindle and LibriVox, or my timeline, or Google Earth or whatever that I hit. It seems like it's less time that I have to put in on it in order to get it to a higher level. Like right now I'm doing a lot of upgrades, a whole lot of upgrades. Like I'm adding the new font to the date on the top, title, author, a new menu strip, and the menu strip's got four things new with it. It has a rainbow border, images, font on the text, and then rainbow text, and then was it my mom? Hang on. Maybe this will just take a second. Hello? Maybe it's on the couch, near the couch, or on the couch, or on the table next to the couch, on the table. I think maybe I used it, but I didn't move it anywhere. No. Sorry. Uh, it's under something. It's under like an article of clothing or something. Alright, yeah, alright. My mom can't find her TV remote. So, anyway, um, um, so, yeah, and then, I'm adding rainbow, border to the data section, taking it out of its own, of another table that says this is a data section, and, and then I'm adding the borders, the cascaded borders to the menus. Yeah, and then there's a few other things I have to do after that, like the font on the numbers, and I think even the title or the font of the page. But yeah, so all those different changes, man, like that's a lot, but I'm getting through the whole thing in like a couple of weeks. And I'm even counting stuff like the sizes of menus. Um, and yeah, so I um, and before that, I was feeling the same thing about stuff. So it's justifies, doing this kind of more deep things rather than try to touch up the home page and ask for money or something like that, which is what my mom wanted me to do. Um, so or do videos. I'm just desperate to do so many different things. They're just kind of frustrating when I think about it too much. I want to do YouTube videos of all my Google Earth stuff, but I've noticed a lot of people are doing Google Earth stuff on history. So and making like Google Earth models of things on history. So, but I haven't seen anybody do it with Google Earth, so that'll be cool. So yesterday, yeah, I'm pretty much prepped. Livy. So yeah, and yesterday I was making some good progress coming in, getting close to Livy, finishing off these books because all those changes doesn't take a long time per book if the book's not that big, and it doesn't get stuck. I think a couple of Mahabharatas are big, and then like Gregory the Great is big, but for the most part, whenever one computer gets stuck on one of those big books just spinning, that's when I'm going to use the other computer to just go straight to Livy, open up Livy and create and start working on that, like the menu. But then I was thinking, like, because that menu is going to be really big. It'll be like as big as a book just by itself, because there's 1,870 chapters, and each with a bunch of information. So I was wondering, like, if the computer, it might end up being the biggest book that I've ever made. It might end up not working. It might end up cooking the computer. So if it does work, I'll be super duper jazzed. But if it doesn't, you can make the menu its own page. So I'm just fired up to try to get going on that. If my mom, I don't think I feel like doing the like tax stuff today or the home insurance. I'll do that tomorrow. I'm not in a hurry to do that stuff. It's the only stuff that I have to do, and it's not my fault. It keeps lingering. So, yeah, that's what I'm up to. I'm gonna continue to listen to all these different. I finished that lecture that guy did, that Classical World. I'm gonna continue to listen to whatever lecture I can hear about history. I'm not really, and listen to some books here and there, but I'm not. I try to listen to books as much as I can, but I'm not in the mindset for it all the time. If the work gets a little bit too like difficult or tedious with this, so that's what I'm up to, and hopefully, yeah, I don't know, like in a week or something. Oh, and another thing I want to do, and I'm gonna do it at this time after or right after I do the Livy, is I'm gonna incorporate it, I think, into my timeline. I'd like to, where every single of the 1,870 chapters, you can, because I'll have a date attached to it, will be linkable to Livy from my timeline. That'll be interesting. So anyways, yeah. Oh, and the first thing I'm gonna do as soon as I'm done with this Livy page is listen to it, cover to cover on my website, so I can hear the date, man. And I'll be like trying to memorize the dates of everything coming through, and looking at my timeline as it goes through, and try to memorize. Because I still don't. I think it's possible to memorize it, and I still don't have it all memorized. Like I can't recite every single thing of all the events after one after the other and memorize generation to generation all the way down from Rome, and I like to do that. So, anyways, that's what I'm up to today. Talk to you tomorrow.